My name is R. Crosby Lyles, and this is News from the Can. Perseverate, repeat or prolong an action, thought, or utterance after the stimulus that prompted it has ceased. Another definition, to repeat something insistently or redundantly in reminding children of their responsibilities. Perseverate. Word I've been using lately because my girlfriend asked me, are you perseverating, dear? So anyway, I've been perseverating about Isaac. Isaac just sort of petered out, just sort of blew out, but there's still, I still look at this area of disturbed weather and I think, well, I don't know. And then this is an area of this is a disturbance with about 20% chance of development in the next formation in the next 48 hours. A westward moving tropical wave is producing a small but concentrated area of thunderstorms about 900 miles east of the Windward Islands. Some slow development of this disturbance will be possible through early Friday before environmental conditions become quite unfavorable for tropical cyclone formation by late Friday and continuing through the weekend. So, as I said before, and apparently the Caribbean Sea area is an area where the air is actually sinking. And over here in the Pacific, there's an area where you have to look at my last video, where the air is actually rising, and the rising air is conducive for formation of tropical cyclones, whereas sinking air is not. So that's what they're saying, is that this thing may build up and then die back down. So while I'm perseverating about all that, I'm kind of sort of Gainesville-centric, we're watching the East Coast of America because, we're America-centric and all that. Meanwhile, this is going on. Here's a really interesting thing. This Antarctica is solid blue. So that's 500 hectopascals or 500 millibars of pressure at about 4,950, about 5,000, a little under 5,000 meters. So that's low pressure. I don't think I've ever really seen that. I'm not saying that it hasn't existed, but it kind of sort of took me aback. I was like, really? Seriously? That's I've never seen solid blue like that. All at or around 4,950 meters. So, wow, that's kind of intense. And then this is going on. This is what Ireland is dealing with right now. So this is this is Storm Ali, ALI, and I would never know. I'm worried about stuff that really is not, ain't nothing going on, ain't nothing happening. That's pretty much the word, is that ain't nothing happening over here. We're good. And the lower 48, as far as or the eastern seaboard of the United States, pretty much, in the Gulf, we're pretty much out. Looks like we're kind of out of the woods at this point. You see some high pressure here and some high pressure over the Gulf. And apparently the sinking air is here and the rising air is here. But then Ireland's got this going on. And it was more intense. As a matter of fact, I captured some video of this when I was making the video that I did yesterday. But I wanted to stay focused on this thing that I was talking about with Isaac that is non-existent, at this point. So indeed, Isaac is out of there. It's not even a thing at all. But there's all this other stuff going on. This is sea level pressure, right? And damn, we're talking 979 millibars, 958 millibars, 949 millibars. That's kind of wicked. There's some wicked stuff going on elsewhere in the planet. And then you got these high pressure. Look at this, 1041. Some sort of high pressure anticyclone going on down here in the South Atlantic. So, there's some crazy stuff going on here. Got a little low pressure system going on up here in Canada. And of course, Ireland is dealing with this right now. This is, I guess this is Storm Ali. This was just uploaded September 19th, 2018. It's pretty good. You know, it's, it kind of, but yeah, I mean, Ireland, this is what Ireland is going. Oh, look at this, a heart-shaped thing here. Wow, isn't that that's kind of, look at that. Holy shit. Look, it's a Valentine. But I'm looking at some of this stuff and I'm thinking, is this? I know this is today. Is this some sort of a fluke in the machine, or is this really happening? Or because I mean, damn, here I am perseverating when our conditions look like this, which is basically nothing going on. We got calm winds pretty much. And then there's these crazy low pressure systems going on down in the South Atlantic and the South Pacific, down near Antarctica. Look at this thing, 27.7 inches of mercury, 940 millibars, and then this up here, 974. This is some pretty low pressure too. And look at the size of that thing. I mean, that's a huge storm. We talk about we get these little hurricanes that are just they're kind of small, really. I mean, the winds are intense. Category 3, 4, 5 storm, that's an intense, type of thing. But our storms, they have these little eye walls that are probably, I don't know, maybe 20-something miles in diameter at that. But these North Atlantic storms are just real ass-kicking things, man. I mean, that's absurd. That's ridiculous. I don't even know what the winds are like. Yeah, 60 miles per hour. And let's see what the wind gusts. 70 miles an hour in gusts and things like that. Right here. And there's London, 28 miles an hour, 42 miles an hour. So, this is North Atlantic. They get this kind of stuff, and they will get these low pressure systems as the folding of the troposphere and stuff that will just blow in. Oh, look at this damn thing here, 73, 70. They call them the roaring 40s, right around 40 degrees. It's pretty rough. Air pressure. Yeah, that pressure's pretty low. So there's all this other stuff going on. So there's a tropical cyclone right there getting ready to hit India. And there's there's the little eye thing. Well, damn, that's like nothing. I mean, really, it's kind of small. It's really kind of a small little thing compared to this giant ungodly thing that looks like it's from Saturn. It should be on Saturn. That's like right next to Greenland or Iceland rather, and Stockholm, Sweden, Oslo. Yeah, what is that, Finland? Yeah. So, wow. And it's just how it is, we'll get caught up in the stuff that's going on. I mean, not everybody does. I do, I get caught up on the stuff that's going on locally, but you look at some of this high pressure anti-vortex going on here. That's kind of intense. So the world is, the planet's rocking and rolling right now. And it's pretty calm where we are. I mean, really, we're sitting pretty. The weather's nice. So anyway, we'll just consider this video to be somewhat of an apology. That I spent so much time perseverating about a storm that basically just doesn't even, that just doesn't even exist. Yeah, there's some cloudiness. There's the water vapor loop. So yeah, I mean, there ain't much going on around here, but man, everywhere else, it's going crazy. So there you have it. Everywhere else, it's busting loose. It's jumping out there. Might be quiet where we're at. It's a good place to be right about now. But everywhere else, and it got a cyclone hitting I'm never going to be able to pronounce it. Visakhapatnam. Okay. Yeah. Well, you see it right there Wind speed. So it's, it's a tropical, like a tropical storm type of thing. 48 miles an hour. Don't know where that's headed necessarily, but it's busting loose out there everywhere but where we're at. I mean, look at that. Weather's beautiful. It's a little hot. It's a little on the warm side, but hey, for the middle of September, this is the mean season for us. That's why I'm taking a look at this stuff. This is the mean season for us, and this season is not necessarily that mean. Not for us in Florida anyway. Which thank God, Irma was a drag. That sucked. But there's been a lot of flooding out there. With the hurricanes that have hit, and obviously our thoughts and prayers are with the folks out there that are dealing right now with floodwaters right now in the Carolinas and up the eastern seaboard and across Louisiana and and other places, Texas and other places. So, and Ireland, damn, that's intense. That's about all I got. My name is R. Crosby Lyles, and we'll call this an apology. Sorry guys, it's like, can't see the forest for the trees. Here I'm looking, just this is us. It's a lot, everything's beautiful in its own way. So, but anyway, that's about it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, and y'all take care. It's always best. Never hurts to be prepared. Have that extra water handy, because storms can just blow up. Stuff can happen. Extra water, keep those batteries charged. Flashlights, power generation. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best, and that's it. My name is R. Crosby Lyles. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you.